G'day guys, and welcome to my Valentine's Day special. For all you lovers out there, I'm making some delicious chocolate mud cake bites, and it's very easy. So for starters, take a cold pan and add in 150 ml of cold water. Add to this 100 grams of dark cooking chocolate and 80 grams of unsalted butter. Now I'm going to melt this together over a very low heat. Take your time, there's no rush, you don't want to burn that chocolate. And if you're worried about mixing water with chocolate, don't worry about it, it works great in this recipe with these quantities. Stir continuously until it's all melted together, and then add in 120 grams of caster sugar. If you can't get caster sugar where you live, just use regular white sugar. Once combined, allow this mixture to cool. Then beat 2 eggs and slowly add in that cooled chocolate, butter, sugar, water mixture. Then sift in 130 grams of self-raising flour, or you can use plain flour with 2 teaspoons of baking powder added. Mix together well, and then pour into a lined and greased baking tray. Here I'm using a 20 centimetre square pan. Now I've got the barbecue set up for indirect cooking, so here I've got a trivet on some foil and I'm going to cook with the lid down, 160 degrees Celsius. Of course you can use your oven if you like. Bake for 30 minutes. Now take care not to overcook this cake, you're better off having it slightly undercooked than overcooked. And once it's done, there's a few steps here. I'm going to allow it to cool for about 20 minutes, then I'm going to gently remove it from the pan, allow it to cool completely, and then into the fridge for an hour, and it will make it easier to cut. So here I've got my beautiful cooled mud cake. Now the colour will vary depending on the cocoa content of your chocolate. Here I'm not using a particularly strong dark chocolate. And then I'm going to cut it into quarters. Now just a tip with a knife here guys, run it under some hot water and dry it off before you start cutting, and it will be much easier to cut, and just reheat it every few cuts. And now I'm going to cut the quarters into 9 even-sized pieces. Just take your time here and get nice clean cuts guys. And now for the final step, I've got 200 grams of dark cooking chocolate, which I've melted on a low heat, and just dip those beautiful chocolate mud cake bites about a third of the way in, and then place them onto a separate plate to cool. Repeat this for all of your mud cake bites, although it is expected that some of them will go missing during this process. Now if you like, you can put this into the fridge to set, or you can just leave it out in a cool place for a couple of hours, and you are done guys. Have a great and romantic Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, it's sure to score you some brownie points. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.